Yo, what is up, guys? Bravo YG here, coming at you with another video. Now I am back, guys. I took a bit of a break from uploads for about a month. Um, Not really like a rhyme or reason. I don't know why, but that doesn't matter. I'm here. I'm back. First video back. This is going to be a deck profile of one of the two decks that I feel like I'm going to be switching back and forth to throughout this format. As you guys can see, we have MATHMECH coming for you guys today. I will be giving you guys my MATHMECH list. But before we jump into that, I will say I am fully back. All of the good stuff. My live duels are coming back. Plunder and the Platinum is coming back. So please be back on the lookout for the channel to be active. And with that being said, let's get into these MATHMECHs. As you guys know, start off with 3 circular. Actually, the best card in the deck. This is the newest card from Power the Elements that made this deck viable in the meta. This is a 1-card starter. This is 1-card combo. This is the only card you need to see to get things going. Super crazy. The second most important card, monster at least, is 3 of MATHMECH Diameter. This card is super important. It's your best normal summon. When you normal summon a Monster Reborn's one. And also, when a MATHMECH Synchro or XYZ monster is made with this card, it gives it an Omni Negate for the turn. That is the most important part about this effect, about MATHMECH Diameter. Next up, we have the extenders. We have Subtraction. It just literally just an extender. Target a card on the field, give it -1000 attack, and you special summon them. Next, we have 3 MATHMECH Addition. Literally the same thing as Subtraction. He just instead of subtracting, he adds. And lastly, we have 2 MATHMECH Sigma. Sigma is the card that you are dumping 9 times out of 10 with your circular to get the effect. So the combo, I say combo, circular effect dumps this for cost to special summon itself. You use Sigma effect, special summon, and then circular searches you out a MATHMECH Speller Trap, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be your super factorial. That is it for the MATHMECH monsters in the list. Moving on to the rest of the cards. Next we have 3 Parallel Exceed. I think this card's really good. Your XYZ monsters, your MATHMECH XYZ monsters are not MATHMECH specific, so any level 4 do it. So this card has gotten me out of like really like weird hands where I was like one MATHMECH and like in this, well, one MATHMECH is not circular, but this kind of, I link off the MATHMECH and do this, and if that goes off, I have full combo with Allen Burst and Surging Circular. That is it for the non-hand trap monsters. Moving on to the hand traps, we have 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 3 DD Crow, 2 Effect Veiler, and 2 Bells. I like Ash. Ash is super generic. Veiler's super generic. Crow and Bell is 100% just hate on my deck, first of all, against this deck, and most importantly against Tier Element. This is a Tier Element meta we are going into, and so that's why these cards are here. Just added in Bell not too long ago, maybe like a week or 2 ago. Tested it out. I like it. I've had a lot of success with this deck around my local area and tournaments and things like that. So that is it for the monster hand traps, and that is it for the monsters period. Moving on to the spells, we have 3 Sonnet Mining, the Search Circular, 2 Pot of Desires. It is Pot of Greed. There's not too many things we can banish in our deck that would be detrimental to our strategy unless we like banish all 3 circulars and all of our super factorials, which like mathematically should never happen. 1 MATHMECH Equation is just a Monster Reborn for MATHMECH, searchable of circular, and 1 Call by the Grave. We all know what this card does. It should not be legal. But that is it for the spells. No Small World. 1, I don't have them. 2, not that I have them. It's just, I don't think they're super necessary. I mean, they're not bad. It's a good card. It gets you, it's just another way to get the circular, which is all you really want to do. But I want to keep my list at 40, so I elected not to play Small Worlds. Theoretically, I can swap out the desires for Small Worlds, but the list has been playing fine. Rarely ever do I just break my break. Moving on to the trap cards, we have 2 super factorial. I know some people play 1. I'm a big fan of 2 because I feel like you do it on your turn. You do it on your opponent's turn, and then maybe you don't have enough to kill them your following turn. Maybe you don't get your follow up through your Cyber's Wicket, and all you can do is set up another another super factorial, and it works out. 1 induction. This card is crazy. This is your main deck out to Mystic Mine, and if not Mystic Mine, some annoying floodgates or an annoying monster. I think this card's really good. And lastly is just 3 infinite impermanents to round out the main deck list. That is 40 cards. Moving on to the extra deck, starting with the Link ones, we have 1 Link Grebo, 1 Link Devotee, and 1 Link Disciple. These 2 are just a part of the Cyber's Wicked package that we all know. This card, low key, is probably my favorite card in this deck, in this extra deck. Your opponent cannot like you play against the mirror match, or you play against Tier Element. I feel like Tier Element's power comes from their trap cards. Now, of course, they might set up like a Dracos Stapeli or something on their turn going first. But the real issue is their trap card, Celiac. And this cards, they have to preemptively flip their Celiac or waste it on, no, I don't say waste it because it gets into their fusion. Or as soon as you get a Cyber's body on board, they have to flip it. Because if you get to this, then it's turned off. Because as soon as they flip it, you distribute this, banish it. And that is it for that card. And that kind of, it doesn't allow them to get steamrolling because, Celiac sends 1, that fusions, and to Kid, and Kid sends 1, and it's kind of all downhill from there. But this puts a stop to that, or like forces it out early. So I am a big fan of that card. Moving on to the Link 2s, we have 1 Wicked. This card's crazy. At the end of your combo, turn 1 is how you get follow up for your next turn to kill them. Actually, 1 IP, 1 Splash Mage, and 1 Update. I see a lot of debate, like going back and forth about this inboard of Wicked and Masquerena. I am still a big fan of it. Granted, if I know I'm playing against Tier Element, I will not make the Wicked. I will end on Splash Mage and IP Masquerena to better play around Super Poly. But I think this is still super necessary. So it's really just matchup based. The Wicked gets you follow up, but like I said, if you know you're playing against Tier, do not end on this because they're just gonna super poly your board and get a Garuha, and like you get nothing. So you make Splash Mage instead of this. You give up like searching your follow up, but like you don't get super poly. And we know what Update Jammer does. It is a part of your Cyber's kill button. Moving on to the Link 3s, just play 2. Transcode Talker and Decode Talker Heat Soul. When I can't go full board turn 1, I like ending on this to just draw cards, get advantage, try to draw into some hand traps. If I can't make the my IP Masquerena board, and Transcode, Transcode does. It's part of your kill button, your Cyber's kill button, your built-in Cyber's kill button that comes with every Cyber's deck. And lastly, for the rank 4s, we have Access Code Talker and we have Appaloosa. I think Appaloosa is a super crazy card. This format, I thought it was really good last format, especially against Tier. 1, it protects your super factorial. You can protect it from a DD Crow or from a Bale, but you protect it from hand traps. That way you force them to have 2. And also, They say tier is our worst matchup because our best interaction super factorial sends the monsters or sends cards from their hand, from their field, and to the graveyard, which triggers them. But having Appaloosa up it mitigates the damage. So let's say you flip your super fact and you hit a tier element out of their hand and they go to fuse with it. Appaloosa just negates the effect, and you're good. You're good to go. So big fan of Appaloosa in this deck, especially this format against tier and Drytron's popping up. This is an OTK versus Drytron. Like, you kind of forced them. You force them to have at least like 3 names or like a droplet or something. At the least, you're gonna have 2 mats on this, 2 negates on this. So you force them to have 3 names. And we know what access code does. No need to explain that. And lastly, we have 2 Alan Burchin. I do apologize for this ugly gold that I have. I cannot get my hands on secrets. And the 2 Laplacian. This card just searches, detach 2, just search any MATHMECH card from deck. And this one, you detach 3 to send a card from your hand, from their hand, a spell and trap and a monster to the graveyard. This is the card that we're making off. When we activate Super Factorial, this is the card that we're going into. And it's also going to get a negate because we always are going to bring back Diameter to make it with. But you guys know that. Super crazy card. I have been playing this deck for ever since Circular came out. I have had a lot of success with it. I'm a big fan of the deck. And I hope you guys enjoyed the profile. That is my take on MATHMECH. That is the list I have been playing with for a while. A few tweaks here and there. I used to main deck Dark Ruler last format, but don't really want to do that this format. But with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bravo YGO signing off. Peace.